Hello. I feel like really chatty right now because I haven't talked to anybody in days, and I feel like I'm just gonna let it all out. In my last video about Postmates, I said that I was going to keep doing deliveries basically as long as I felt comfortable, and I was gonna try to do it as long as I could. The funny thing is, that was actually the last day that I did Postmates. And then you might not know this unless you follow the Vegan Pet Sitter on Instagram or Facebook, but about 4 days after that, I decided to basically close my pet sitting business also, which means I am more or less unemployed. Technically the Vegan Pet Sitter isn't all the way closed, but I just made an announcement saying that I was going to be stopping all non-essential services. So basically, if someone is like medical personnel or they have a job that requires them to keep going into work and they can't make other arrangements for someone else in their household to walk their dog, or maybe if someone needs to travel like in an emergency situation, those are jobs that I would still do. It just so happens that I don't have any clients who have those needs right now, so I'm not working. So both of these were really scary choices to make, both quitting Postmates and quitting pet sitting, because now I basically have no income. No income. None. That's cool. But I felt like it was an important move to make, not just to like prevent myself from getting sick, hopefully, but to kind of lead by example and show that I'm taking this seriously, and hopefully that will encourage other people to take it seriously also. Because like everyone else, I mean, I just want this to be over with as soon as possible, hopefully with the least amount of harm done, and I can go back to seeing my dog friends and cat friends and going back to Disneyland and going back to school and doing all of the normal things that I enjoy. Another thought that I had was that if I was going to be going out and working with the public, doing something like Postmates, like it would make more sense probably to do a job that's a little more essential, maybe like taking a temporary job at a grocery store or something like that, something where the benefit is a little bit more worth the risk. But ultimately I decided I kind of wanted to see what my options were, maybe finding a job that I can do from home, or maybe just something that like involves less contact with the public. Like something I was looking at was a pet store that had basically closed their storefront, but they needed extra employees to help fill their online orders, and then people were doing curbside pickup. So something like that I feel like would be a good fit for me. But even before all of this, like I had kind of started looking for jobs that I could do either part-time or full-time, working remotely, working from home, something that would still allow me to go to school and keep my current pet sitting clients. So if that did happen, if I did find a job that let me work from home, I would probably stop taking new clients, but I would still be able to see the ones that I have now. Another thing that I wanted to spend this time doing is working on my YouTube channel, which is what I'm doing right now. Hello, hi. Actually, my last Postmates video was my first video to reach over 1,000 views, which was kind of cool, and I think that got me a few new subscribers. I've definitely seen my channel growing a lot faster over the last few weeks than it did even within the first few months of existing. So that's cool, that's all pretty exciting, but it still feels weird kind of carrying on business as usual and like continuing to make videos on the regular topics that I talked about before and kind of just pretending everything is fine. So I will be talking about kind of what's going on right now and like coronavirus related things here and there. Like I have a video planned for how to manage stress during all of this. That'll probably come out within the next few days, but I do still kind of want to continue business as usual just because I feel like we all kind of need a break. Like we all need to take time and pretend things are normal. That actually kind of just reminded me of like how I felt about Disneyland, because, and I know I've told people this before, but I just felt like no matter what was going on in my life, whatever I was stressed about or upset about, like I could go to Disneyland and it was like taking a break from the real world and hitting the reset button and just having a moment to just be happy and carefree and whatever. And then when it was time to go back to the real world, I felt kind of more equipped to handle all of this stuff because I had given myself a break basically. So yeah, I do still have some videos from before, from the outside, that I still have to edit. So I will post a couple of those, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to keep a lot of stuff the same as before, except for leaving the house. So that'll be interesting. And also, being that I just said that I have no income, I'm gonna try to do this without spending money, or at least like spending as little as possible. So yeah, it'll be a challenge, but I feel up to it. I've actually been making the joke that I'm a full-time YouTuber now. Not because I'm making a full-time income from YouTube, but just because I don't have a job. However, speaking of my regular job, I'm also finally getting around to working on content for the Vegan Pet Sitter YouTube channel. I'm actually filming some videos right now, not right now, but like right after this. And I will probably have, I think I'm going to launch the channel with like 5 videos posted. So once I have 5, I'll make it public and everything will be watchable and whatnot. So I will post a link in the description box if you want to subscribe. That channel has like nothing on it and it only has like 7 subscribers. But if you want to see that stuff, I think it'll be fun. It'll be cool. I don't know, says the person who made it. No, but seriously, like I will have stuff related to like pet care and like products that I like and training and behavior and nutrition, but I also will have things for that channel. I have stuff that I've done out in the world. I went to this really cool exhibit at the California Science Center called The Science of Dogs, which is closed now. I mean, it closed before everything closed, but it's definitely double closed now. I filmed some stuff there, so I'll be putting a video up about that. And yeah, I don't know, so you should subscribe if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here and I will see you tomorrow.
2 seconds later.
Hi, I'm back. I just realized I signed off without kind of checking in and saying like, I hope you're doing okay, but I do. I hope you're doing okay. And if you're not, if you're stressed about something, if you need to get something off your chest, feel free to leave it in a comment and tell me about it. And also if there's any videos specifically that you want to see at this time, like if you're bored, I mean, you're the one watching my videos, right? So if you're bored at home and you're like, hey, I wish you would make this type of video, just tell me and I will do it because I care. Okay, see you later, bye.